Sorry, my brothers and sisters, the beautiful month of Ramadan has come upon us. And for many of us, my brothers, wallahi, it's unfortunate we don't know the value of this month. For many of us, the month of Ramadan has become a season. It's a month, one of the months of the year. But wallahi, my brothers, the truth about this month is a gift. It's a ni'mah. It's a blessing. To the point where Sahaba, imagine Sahaba, they would prepare for this month 5 months, 6 months in advance, preparation. Then they would spend the next 5, 6 months after it crying and begging Allah Azza wa Jal that He accepts this month. This month is no ordinary month, my brothers and sisters. This is the month for every believer. This is the month of Quran. You know, my brothers, we've been fooled. Shaitan has worked so hard and he's been successful in convincing the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam that this is the month of festivals. He's convinced us that this is a festive season. He's convinced us, my brothers and sisters, that this is the month of invitations and big sufras and massive gatherings and hulu and sweets and hangouts and camel burgers and cocktails at night. I'm not saying this stuff is haram, please, I don't want anyone. Shaitan has convinced us, my brothers and sisters, that this is the month of activities. Whereas in reality, this is the month of ibadah. This is the month of worship. This is the month that your soul and your heart has been crying for all year round. This is the month, my brothers and sisters, I take an oath by Allah. If you give this month its due rights, if you give this month its haqq, if you work hard in this month, wallahi, you will go from zero to hero, I promise you. Wallahi, if you give this month its rights, you will reach the stage of awliya, I promise. This is the month, my brothers, where the doors of Jannah are open and the gates of hellfire are closed. It's the month of mercy. It's the month of forgiveness. So my brothers and sisters, I do not want you to waste this month. You know, my brothers, Sahaba, while they took part in every congregational activity, there was also that personal link between them and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So just like how you come here for the beautiful Salat al-Taraweeh in Jama'ah, there should be a good half an hour between you and Allah at home personally. There has to be that connection. And this month, my brothers, I'm telling you, Allah gives. This is the month, my brothers, where every night Allah Azza wa Jal, every night in this month, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looks down upon this ummah and He handpicks the ones that He wants and He says, you will be saved from hellfire. Hellfire has been made haram on you. I want you to imagine this month, my brothers and sisters, like this, you know. Really, this is the best analogy I can come up with. I want you to imagine the local bank here, Commonwealth or whichever bank, called you up and said to you, you know what, come here, man. They took you downstairs to where the big vault is there. And they said to you, look, you know what, we're going to open up our vaults today. Khalas, you've been chosen. We're going to open up our vaults today. Walk in and take whatever you please, whatever you want, as much as you can possibly take. You've got 2 hours, do whatever you want. I can see some of the boys, they're ready to do these ones. 2 hours? Bro, I only need half an hour. I only need half an hour. But I want you to imagine the bank says, look, you got 2 hours, do as you please. Honestly, you tell me. In those 2 hours, are you going to rock up in a car or are you going to rock up in semi-trailers? Honestly. In those 2 hours when you're in the vault, you're going to be answering phone calls? You're going to be texting and WhatsApping and seeing what's happening on Facebook? Honestly, are you? In these 2 hours, do you have time for your friend? In these 2 hours, do you have time for a half an hour nap here? Why is it for 2 hours of dunya? You know already. Everyone in this room understands perfectly well that in these 2 hours, no one talk to me. Don't invite me, and I'm not going to invite you. Don't text me because I won't be texting you. With dunya, we understand the value. What about when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells you this month the doors of Jannah are open? And He's telling you that the doors of hellfire are closed. Where will you be spending your time? People think that, you know what, because we know through the hadith that the shaitan is chained in this month. No. He knows, he's planted enough seeds. He already knows, my brothers. And I'll give you an example. It's a bit late, but I'll give you an example just so you understand. For those who are really serious about this month and they're serious about reading Quran in this month, because we know that this is the month of Quran, really, when did they start reading? Months ago. But shaitan convinced you and I very easily, Yani, that look, I just got to finish off this job, let me finish off this contract, let me get this out of the way, let me clear this out of the way. Watch, cause first day of Ramadan, I'm gonna smash it. So here's what's gonna happen. Tomorrow morning you're gonna wake up pumped, you're feeling the buzz, everyone's talking about Ramadan, you're feeling it. But you haven't read Quran since when? Since last Ramadan. If you read it, then come in. But yeah, since back then. So we're gonna sit down, we're gonna open up the Quran. Look, wallahi, it's an amazing. Is there a Quran here? Is there one here? No. Taib. Look at the tricks of shaitan, yeah. This is just incredible. So the brother's gonna sit down, he's pumped off his brains, he's gonna read Quran, he's gonna munch into the pages now. So he's gonna open up, look, Allahu Akbar, look at these first pages, aren't they beautiful, man? Look at that. Look at those nice big borders. Look, there's only that little circle there in the middle with a little bit of writing in there. Allahu Akbar, first page of Quran, Allahu Akbar. So obviously he's gonna start, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. What's the, Surah Al-Fatiha? I know this off by heart, man. I don't even need to look at the page. So he smashes Surah Al-Fatiha, Allahu Akbar, then he goes over to the next page there, nice and look at that beautiful big border. Then he's going to read Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, then he's going to look at that first word and say, what's that? Alif, Lam, Mim. Then we're going to put up a bit of a fight and we're going to get those 5 little, you know, because there's only 5 verses. So we get them out of the way. Then we're going to turn the page and get the biggest shock of your life. Because you're going to turn the page and you're going to go, Ya Allah, where did those big borders go, man? Where did the little writing in the circles go? You think, what? From top to bottom, left to right, bro, that's a full page, man. Then already some of us, we're going to have the shock of our lives. And then if you are like me, I remember back in the days, you start flicking through the pages because we don't know how to use the index very well. So I start flicking through the pages to find the next Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Then I cut the shock of my life because I flicked through 52 pages only to find the next. When I realized that Surah Al-Baqarah is 52 pages long, what happens to you? Honestly. You think, cuz, you know what, this isn't for me, man. I'll listen to it on my phone, inshallah. I'll just put the CD in my car. So you can see already how well shaitan, he's already planted his seeds. He doesn't need to be next to me. He's already turned me off the Quran by keeping me distracted throughout the months approaching to the month of Ramadan. So my brothers and sisters, without dragging it on, this month is very special. Make an effort. Do not waste this month. Wallahi, my brothers and sisters, you being alive to see this month, I promise you, it's a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A few years ago, there was a brother in Villawood. A few years ago, the night before Ramadan, I'm not telling you 2-3 nights or a week, the night before Ramadan, he had a car accident. It was him, his cousin, and a girl in the car. The night before Ramadan, my brothers, Allah Azza wa Jal took his life. Ramadan came so close, but he was so far.